Joined now by Coach Katie Crump after a victory tonight for Lynchburg. It's interesting just kind of sitting here before we get started and even seeing some shots of you on the sideline throughout the broadcast. You look comfortable, more comfortable. Do you feel more comfortable 4 games in and certainly coming off a big win tonight?
Yeah, I think as every game goes by, I've definitely learned something new every game. I try and stay as steady and level as possible, just for myself and for the team, because I think they feed off of that one way or the other. But, being 4 games in, like I said, we learn something new every game. That goes for me. But I've also been very lucky to have great mentors along my career. And so they've really, prepared me for this moment.
When you look at the team, you're obviously learning something new about them pretty much every day.
Right.
What did you take away from tonight's game without looking at film yet? What you saw from the sideline? What did you learn about your team tonight?
Tonight, I think throughout the game, what I learned about the team is anybody can step up at any given moment. And that's something we've talked about, again, just being a veteran crew. I mean, Meredith Vetter stepped up huge for us tonight on the boards. She finished with 7. Abby Ogish had a double-double again. Erin's right on her heels at a double-double. I think we were very balanced. And I think everybody kind of had their own moment in this game, or a certain moment during this game, whether it was offensively, with a big bucket, or pulling a big board, getting a steal, things of that nature.
When you're in those situations at the end of games, certainly you saw something similar last Friday with things kind of getting away from you all, and you creeped up back again tonight. From a coach's perspective, what can be said, what can be done, or is it really all on the players to make sure that those moments are, even if they happen, you still work through them, and as you have the last 2 games, come out with a victory?
Yeah, well, for us, it really starts in practice. That's something we really focus on day to day, is being consistent, whether it's coming out of a water break or drill to drill. So that's something that's consciously on our mind. And we recognize now, hey, we're slipping, and they do a good job of pumping each other up and recognizing it. And again, we talk about having that will and that mentality to, stop the run. Who's going to hit the bucket? Who's going to hit the shot to kind of snap us back into focus? So I think it's a great deal on them.
Last thing I want to ask you, similar to Maggie, talking about being 4 games in and not sure how many games you actually play down the stretch. When you look at the team that you have in front of you, are there still, not getting into specifics, but are there still things on your board of improvements that really need to be overhauled or looked at? Or is it really, are you getting to a point now where it's fine details that this team can still work on to be one of those 4 at the end of the regular season?
Yeah, I think it's just like you said, it's the fine details, which again, we talk about daily. And that's really what makes a difference in a game. Today we shot 81% from the free throw line, and that's what won us the game. Maggie Coral stepped up big time. I mean, that was her statement senior moment here early on, and I couldn't be prouder of her because, she leads us well every day on and off the court. And like you said, we don't know, what the rest of the season holds. We just know, tomorrow's guaranteed, whether that's a practice or a game, and, we're coming ready for it no matter what it is.
Well,